Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Silent K, and welcome to the OP Society channel. Today, we're going to be bringing to you the first in our new series, OP Recommends. During this season, the Society will be recommending and reviewing new movies, old movies as well, new TV shows, old TV shows as well, books, games, and more. So, to kick this season off, or this series off I should say, I'm very excited to recommend a show that I've just finished and thoroughly enjoyed called Lovecraft Country. So, a bit of background on this show. Lovecraft Country is an American horror, fantasy, sci-fi, drama, historical show based on a novel by the same title by Matt Ruff. This show was developed by the talented Misha Green and also co-produced by both J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele. It's quite interesting because this is definitely a collision of two worlds. J.J. Abrams is responsible for a lot of sci-fi movies and shows such as Lost. He's responsible for the Cloverfield series, responsible for some Star Wars movies and some Star Trek movies as well. And obviously Jordan Peele is responsible for some of the hit movies such as Us and Get Out. And he's also got a new Candyman movie on the way as well. So what is this show about? What is Lovecraft Country? What is it actually about? So Lovecraft Country follows the journey of Atticus Freeman. He's played by actor Jonathan Majors. And his friend Letitia, who's played by actress Janae Smollett. You probably recognize that name, that's Jessie Smollett's sister. And also his uncle George, played by actor Courtney B. Vance, that's Angela Bassett's husband, as they go on a road trip across 1950s Jim Crow America in search of his missing father. This journey ends up becoming a struggle to survive and overcome the racist terrors of white America, as well as other scary, unworldly things. Guys, when I tell you this show is deep, it is very, very deep, and it's going to cause you or make you go back and do a bit of research on some American history, and it might also get you to go back and research some other things as well. Yeah, so as this is a non-spoiler recommendation or review, I'll just speak a little bit about my thoughts on the show and my feelings watching the show, what sort of feelings it brings to you. So let's start with the storyline. One word is wow. Like, guys, this is a very good show. The storyline is very, very strong storyline, and it touches on some major incidents that took place in the 1920s and the 1950s in America. Some triggering things as well. You're definitely going to feel a way when you watch this, and it's definitely going to play with your emotions. It's going to get you to think a lot as well. At the same time, this show has the right balance of sci-fi to drama, horror, fantasy, and it's all of this that's going to keep you really engaged with the show. You're going to really relate to the characters. I don't think there was a character in this show that I really dislike in terms of the main characters. There are going to be some characters that's really going to that come into the show that's going to really press your buttons, but generally it's a very strong cast and a very strong storyline as well. The cinematography, the way this show is shot, some of the imagery, the colors, the lighting, it really paints this picture of the 1950s. It makes you feel like you're there. Everything about it it's beautifully shot. It's a very beautiful show in terms of the cinematography. And for me, one of the best bits of this show is got to be the soundtrack. The soundtrack to this show is a unique experience. You will hear some modern day hip hop, and then all of a sudden you'll go into spoken word or poetry, and then it will go into opera music. but the way they do it and it's executed, it really, really does help to make some of the scenes even more impactful. It's so well done. So I've just got to say, like, I hold my hands up and just say, excellent, excellent. The show has also received some rave reviews from many critics, and I know that recently Rotten Tomatoes gave it a score of 90% out of 100. But listen, you're not here to hear what Rotten Tomatoes or any other platform has to say. You're here to hear what the OP Society is saying and what we're recommending and the score we're giving. So, for Lovecraft Country, OP Society has given this a score of 8.5 out of 10. Very strong show. Highly recommend. The Society's watching it, so you should watch it too. Before I go, I also want to just do one more shout out to one of the actresses in the show, actress Wumi Masaku. I think that's how you pronounce her name, the Nigerian actress. She was recently in the Netflix movie His House. She played the wife. In this show, she plays a character named Ruby, who is the sister of Letitia. Very, very good. She does really well, and she looks like a rising star. So literally, shout out to her as well. So if you like this recommendation, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. And for those of you who've seen Lovecraft Country and you've experienced what I've experienced, please feel free to drop a comment and get this conversation started. You've been watching the OP Society channel. You've been watching OP Recommends. It's your boy Silent K. Until next time, peace.